Yo, what's up, everybody? Rage Cage 20 here, back with Mastodon's album Emperor of Sand. Today we're on Precious Stones. Looks like very little amounts of lyrics here. Yeah, very little amounts of lyrics. I'm very interested to find out how this song goes. So far, my journey through Mastodon has been very pleasant. I really like the first two songs. It was a complete, like 180, almost 360 change for the first song to the second song, which is very fucking cool. And I'm excited to see where it continues to go from there. I cannot look at this title without just hearing that Tarek line. I don't even know if he says it anymore in League of Legends. But I just, every time I see it, it's like, more than precious stones. Just immediately pops into my head every time. So I don't know if this is referring to like gemstones or whatnot. I don't know if it's a testicle reference. Or none of the above. I don't know. I don't even know if we'll figure that out by listening to it, but I'm very interested to hear this song, so let's not waste any more time. Ooh, I do need to change that. Hold on. I realized that I could not change it in the middle. I had my camera up in the top corner because I was doing rap battles and stuff, and that's why I put it for rap battles, because we have lyrics and stuff on the bottom of the screen for those, and I cover up a good portion of those, and I can't read it because I can see myself when I'm doing these, so it doesn't just block you guys, it blocks me too, and that's a problem. So had to fix that, and I had to stop the camera for that. Precious Stones, Mastodon, let's go.
So
Hold on. There we go. Ah, okay. Okay. Interesting. That song, to me, just right out the gate, felt like they took the first song and the second song and fused them together to create like a hybrid of both those songs. Fascinating. It's very cool. I like that. Um, I also realized halfway through there, or wait, that's actually 2/3, 3/4 of the way through there, that the orange glow from the screen was mixed in with the orange-ish kind of glow from my light, and I look a little orangey. Interesting. Got a little distracted there, but not too distracted. We kept our head in the game. That was pretty good. I like that. It's kind of short, sweet, and to the point. You know, just kind of it's like cookie cutter. Here's this kind of a good, kind of hard rock metal kind of song. You know, good shit right there. That was just good shit right there. I liked it. There's some very throughout most of the songs, like the lyrics. The lyrics definitely pretty awesome. I think delivered vocally was really nice. I like the way he was delivering these lines and just kind of just going through and whatnot. But what really caught my attention was just the guitars and the drums throughout this entire song. It was all the instruments throughout this song. It felt like there was, I think I got a little taste of this in the first song as well. There was just some rhythm change-ups in there, kind of going off the second song. Some of the like really clear downbeats. I also think I heard some syncopation in there at one point that I need to go check. There was some vocal notes in there that were really tasty. I really liked. There's some pretty cool, like just solid hit sections. Again, kind of going off the second one. There's a lot of interesting things they were doing both note wise, chord wise, and rhythm wise. That was just like pretty awesome. That I was noticing there. That I was really liking. And we're gonna go back through and check them out. You still don't really know what the song is about. The lyrics are very interesting. And I feel like they're telling some kind of story or have some kind of secret meaning to them that I just don't know. But I like it. I can say that much. That much I do know. I like it. So let's get back into this bad boy. Let's jump back to the beginning here. For the first 10 seconds, I got guitars and drums. At first, it was just like, yeah, okay, this is interesting. And then, like, shit started happening. And I was like, whoa. At least I remember being like, whoa. So let's hear that. Let's see what happened. Remind myself. Yeah, the intro start there is not really what I had in mind when I was thinking, but I remember I was gonna record this yesterday, but I just wasn't feeling recording in general yesterday, so I was like, nah, never mind. But I did hear the 1 second of it, and it just kind of reminded me of the dun 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 dun, Freya by the sword, and that was then stuck in my head, and it just kind of has that kind of jumping out intro with the kind of similar guitar sound and effect on the guitar that just immediately reminded me of the sword, which is cool. I had no problem with that. Anyways, got distracted. Yeah, man. Goddamn. First off, I just like what the guitar is doing in here in general. I like the kind of noodling around, as I've heard it referred to before. I don't know if anyone says that, or if that was just something I heard in college. I heard a lot of phrases in college and stuff that no one says unless you're in the South. Well, Texas, to be specific. Anyways, just kind of playing around on notes, just some interesting rhythms and chords in there. And then you got the drum coming in with the just kind of starting to push the rhythm, and then it just starts playing around, and then comes in with this interesting groove. First 10 seconds, they're coming out strong. Dun, 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 dun. And it's just kind of this interesting just kind of not really just set in stone straight up rhythm, and just like it seems like the note durations are changing somewhat, like intentional and uh, uh, planned out, but it sounds sporadically. It's a cool effect that's going on there. Just really rising up, and then just starts fucking filling and soloing in there. And it just sets this kind of great foundation with that really strong hi-hat sound coming in. It just sets this great foundation for the vocal line to come in. Just really cool intro there. I really like that. 30. I push buttons. Nothing seemed to happen. I think we're good. 35-ish seconds in here. So guitar, chords, syncopated. I don't know if it was here where I was guessing the syncopation, or if it was around 1 minute I was guessing the syncopation. We'll find out. Let's listen to it. So I can't help myself. Yep. Hold on, give me that again. The guitar, or not the guitar, this drum rhythm in here is just, that's nice, man. That's good shit. It sounds fun to play. It sounds awesome. Yep. That's syncopated. Yeah, okay. There's the da da. Those strong, heavy hits, guitar chords in there. I believe there's on the offbeat they're syncopated in there, and then on the beat after the syncopation you have da da da, just this nice little interesting, almost distorted, like just few notes, just a little lick that the guitar does in between those heavy chords that are syncopated. That's just, it's cool. So I can't help myself. Da da da. Yep. And then just opens up into this kind of airy, just like almost free form, no rhythm, just and just the vocal line just starts coming in all like, it also kind of airy and spacey over the top of it. Just very cool writing in there. I like that. 1 minute in approximately. Said guitar rhythm genre, which as I was kind of mentioning, it kind of feels like it's a mix between genres, kind of between the first song and the second song, like it mixed it together. So it kind of feels like something I would hear a little bit from maybe I mean, I don't mean this to be an insult if you don't like these groups or whatnot. To me it sounds cool. I don't know, kind of like Stained a little bit, kind of that kind of alt rock to heavy kind of hard rock, but also has metal elements in it. It's like this interesting fusion going on. It's very cool, very cool. But yeah, guitar and rhythm in here. I don't know if it's the rhythm of the guitar or the rhythm section, I don't know, but something. Guitar and rhythm. Yeah, fucking God, it's just like the first time listening to it, it's like I don't really notice it because I'm focusing on the vocal line, but then when the vocal line stops and I'm paying attention to what the guitar and the drums and everything is doing underneath, that is just very interesting rhythm and just playing around just going on under there. I just like, I was listening for it, it's just like it's coming, I was like, and then it hit me like, no, it's happening. It's like you didn't notice it because the vocal line is just, you just so fixated on his vocals. Yeah, it's so crazy. Just that little playing around that the guitar is doing underneath it that you kind of can't really hear, and just fucking the drums going crazy on fucking everything that the drummer can hit. I love the cymbal and hi-hat work that's going on in this song. It's got this really great rhythm to it, really fast-paced rhythm to it, and then he's just breaking out into these fills every now and then. Just it just has this great driving rhythm to it, great treble sound from going out from the hi-hat and the cymbal. It's good shit, man. Just good shit. Good shit. Round 150, vocal line. I like that dun 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 dun. Just nice. Just kind of almost has a bit of like it's not necessarily fitting the normal intervals that you would expect to hear. So it's also almost creating this kind of this dissonance to it, but yet not. Is just like it's picking very interesting notes in the key in the chord. To play with there, and that little just got a nice little embellishment he's got on there. Just good stuff. Good stuff just all around. Let's hear that again. I also like that little bit of grit that he's got in his voice there when he's those last few words, last thing you do. I like that. Like that. 210. I said transition. Right. I remember what I was talking about now. So you have this two like different sounds that just kind of changes on a dime here. You got this kind of airy, kind of not necessarily hollow, but very kind of crisp and trebly kind of sound coming out from the drums, and you got very kind of like high registered, distorted sound coming from the guitar. Not like extremely high, but just not like the kind of low chunky chords we've been having. Just kind of very high soloing stuff, and then it just changes. Is almost more heavily kind of produced, like kind of like condensed, like quieter sound. Like I don't even know how to explain that. Kind of like it's kind of like someone shut the door. Like you hearing the sound, someone just shut the door, and you can just kind of hear them in the other room, kind of thing. Interesting, just immediate switch there. Very cool. It was kind of like a little bit muffled, but like not. Very interesting. Just the little hits switching up at different times in there, and then just this crazy fills getting put in there. Again, it really reminds me of the rhythms and stuff that you hear the instrumentalists do in Ginger and whatnot. Just really changing up the rhythm, like rhythms and downbeats. Like don't exist because they're changing on the fly with a second, then bring it back to like metered out, and then just playing with it, just making it fit somehow by changing the time signature completely, but bringing it back in with all these crazy fills and stuff. That just very similar to what I hear from Ginger going on here, and I love that. If you can just fuck around with the rhythm, but it fits, and not only does it fit, but it sounds good. It's just that's very difficult technical work there, and I like that. That's really cool. Really fucking cool. 235 hits rhythm. I think these are just kind of coming back to the really solid hits and whatnot that I really liked from the second one, from the second song, Show Yourself. I can't remember. I think it's the same kind of thing, the same syncopated kind of thing from that we went over earlier, but let's hear it again. No, it's not. It's not. It was something else. Just that dum dum, and then right over that dum 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 dum, just kind of like floating free, and then coming back to earth kind of effect going on here. Very cool. And you just had the strong crashes and just instead of choking it off, just kind of lets it float in the air. But that it's like it has this very like full sound with the dum dum with the downbeats, and then everything just kind of stops with a da kind of extra notes on there, and then it comes back in and just keeps repeating that cycles. Like everything stops, but you still have the crash cymbals kind of lingering in the air. You know, Mastodon's pretty fucking good at writing. I'm not gonna lie here. 3 songs in, I'm pretty impressed with what I'm hearing. I also like that little I forgot to stop the video. Again, I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna look this up afterwards. But when you take the fret and you just kind of bend it, I don't remember. I don't know if that's called a harmonic or whatever, but I don't think so. But it might be a harmonic. I don't remember. Anyways, here a little of that kind of stuff going on in there. Very nice. Very nice. 3:15. Last kind of things we got, ending out the last 30 seconds of the song. So of course, obviously the solo, but yeah, that kind of that pushing, driving rhythm coming from the drums that we've been talking about through a lot of this song, and also the last parts. I just kind of barely caught it, so I wanted to go over it again. But lines "You're in my head, you're in my head again," coming from the vocal lines here, and it sounded to me like it was kind of airy, spacey, like maybe like it's echoing in your head, but I can't really remember because I was so focused on the guitar and drums. So let's hear it again. Let's hear all of it again. Let's go through it. I think they even got a tambourine there. They're just going crazy with. It's like a mixture of the hi-hat and tambourine, just creating that just crazy driving 8th, 16th note rhythm in there. Just really keeping it. I would say that, yeah, that's 16th notes. Just that crazy pulsing driving rhythm in there is awesome. And then you just got this guitar that's just having some fun soloing. Very snappy snare sounds. It's good shit, man. Now I really see why a lot of people do guitar and drum covers to these songs all over YouTube. It makes sense. I've never watched any of them, but like I now get it. I'm just hearing the vocal line in this ear right now. Again, it sounds very spacey, very airy. Yeah. No, that was the lines, wasn't it? Yeah, he is saying "you're in my head." I just thought he was just gonna be like, yeah, and stuff like that. I think he does a few of those in there. But yeah, is only in this ear. When he's saying "you're in my head," it's only in this ear. It's very kind of spacey, very quiet in the top of the ear. Just kind of giving that panning effect as if it's saying it in your head. It's whatever, it's just awesome or something. No, that's really good. That's really good writing. It's really good use of panning. Very talented guitarists and drummer and vocalist. Just very talented in what they're doing, but also the writing in this, like the pen on this writing is top notch, like for sure. And if you know me, if you watch any of my stuff, I don't give praise unless I mean it. I'm not your average reactor that's just like, no matter what I hear, it's the greatest thing ever that existed. Oh, this is so amazing. Like I won't bring it up unless I hear it. I'm just gonna point that one out there. If there's any Mastodon fans in here that are new to watching this, like if I don't like something, you'll know. You will definitely know. I don't give a fuck any backlash or comments or what's gonna come my way. If I don't like something, I'm gonna let you know. It's like, it's just not for me. It's like, it's just it's all right. Trust me, I'll let you know. But no, I'm really hearing some Ginger level crazy, and the reason I compare it to Ginger is because I heard Ginger first. Like, I don't know who came up with it first, or it's probably people who did it before them. But just that's the comparison I have to draw on, because that's what it reminds me of who I've heard before this. So just throwing that one out there. But yeah, very Ginger like, crazy rhythm switch ups, awesome fills and guitar solos. Just so much good writing going on in here that it's I appreciate it. It's good shit. So thank you for joining me. Next we got Steam Breather, which I've seen both Steam Breather and Stream Breather, and one of those I'm pretty sure is a typo, but I'm pretty sure Steam Breather is correct. So, but fuck if I know. But this is interesting. Since I don't know any of the names of the artists, I'll probably look it up here before I get to that song. But since I don't know any of the name of the artists, it just says Bran Daler. I think that's how you pronounce it. And then it says solo Brent Hines. Then the third line paragraph here says Bran Daler and Troy Sanders. Then back to Bran, then Bran and Troy, then Brent Hines again. But for lyrics, so I know from what I've been told from my friends who like this band that the artists will switch stuff around. They've been interested in switching instruments and stuff like that. So I imagine a lot of the band members can also sing. So I assume Brent does, maybe he's a guitarist or something and does some kind of solo and then later sings a couple of lines. I don't know, but maybe we'll find out before. Maybe I'll look up the names of the band members and then we'll see if the vocal line switches, if I could hear two vocalists and whatnot, and then we'll be able to piece it together. So it sounds like Steam Breather is going to be something very interesting, so I recommend coming and checking it out, and I will see you all next time.